B3, what up? We are live. Just trying to fix the camera angle a little bit here. I think that's good. It's about where I want it. Nope, now it's moving on me. Why does it feel like it's tilted? There we go. That looks better. B3, what up? We are live. 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 The good news is the Knicks won tonight, so I'm in a much better. But I will tell you, watching the Knicks gives me anxiety. Lots and lots of anxiety. Man. Talk about stressful. Watching the Knicks is stressful. Super duper stressful. Man. My single stacks over here are getting to be out of control. Out of control. I'm going to need to go through some stuff eventually when I get time. So shipments are almost done. We got 10 left to go, which we'll finish packing up tomorrow. In that 10, it's Mike Haralambis, Scotty Struble, Wayne Mowry, Ox, Stetton, Brian Friends, Benny Lamp, Joe Lurch. And then I also have a couple over here I got one for Brian Ware, which was a little while ago, but he's in this one. So we'll be able to pair this one with that one and ship them out together. And then also Trace Cartwright was in the last break, and now he's in this one too. So we'll put those together and ship those out also. So 10 total. 10 total left to go, which we'll work on tomorrow. I got a barbecue down at my dad's house. And then when I get back from that, we'll do the last 10 and get them ready to go. And everything will go out Tuesday morning. Nice and easy. Goody. What up? I was just saying, kind of coming down from the emotional roller coaster of watching the Knicks. They're so stressful to watch. Man. Just anxiety. Straight anxiety the whole game. Ridiculous. So 10 more boxes left to go to pack up. And then mail day will be done. I was able to knock it all out for the most part this weekend, which was great. All right, well, it is 12:30. Like I said, we got a barbecue down at my dad's tomorrow. We got to be there at 1, which means I got to leave, by noon. So, yeah, I want to make sure I get some sleep tonight. So let's get started, and we will jump right into this. Yeah, it looked like a good game. It was a great game. There's very, very rarely a Knick game that I can say I watched this year that wasn't a great game, even if they lost. They just seem to get in these slugfests that are just knock down, drag out, you know, super close. Even if they go down 20 by the end, they're going to be in it. It's going to come down to the last shot or two. Super stressful. All games for the Knicks. It's crazy. It's wild. All right. Let's get started with a list of ownership and get into this sucker. So we got Adam Light in on the Cardinals. Charles Wiley Oxendine, a.k.a. Ox, on the Falcons. We got Joe Lurch on the Ravens. Stanton Griggs on the Bills. Trace Cartwright on the Carolina Panthers. We got Benny Lamp on the Bears, Metzi on the Bengals. Cleveland still open and available. If anyone wants them, they're $22. If not, we'll keep them, give them to the boys. Robert Avisha is on the Cowgirls. That is his PC. Adam Light also on the Broncos. We got Gravedigger back on the Lions. Adam Light on the Packers, Joe Lurch on the Texans. We got Matty V on the Colts, Harlan Benner on the Jags, B3 on the Chiefs, Jeff Kalaji's in on the Raiders. We got Wayne Mowry on the Chargers, Jamie O'Hara on the Rams. We got Brian Ware in on the Finns, Ox on the Vikings, Vanessa likewise on the Patriots. We got Joe Lurch on the Saints, B3 and the boys on the G-Men. Jamie O'Hara in on the Jets. We got Joe Lurch on the Eagles. Jason Denault on his PC, the Steelers. We got Bogey on the Niners. Brian Ware on Seattle. Box break, Dusty Buchholz on the Bucks. Tennessee is still open and available. They're 22 if anyone wants them. Would pair Tennessee and Cleveland together. Let them go for 40 if anyone wants them. Both to close out with the last spot mojo. And then Goody Goody is rounding us out on the Washington Commanders / Redskins / football team, depending on the year and the player. So what are we breaking? Well, we got a big downtown chase from two angles. Donruss clearly is our hobby. You got one auto guaranteed, usually 2 numbereds per box. You're looking for the hobby exclusive rated rookie logo autograph parallel. Also, the ultra rares of the downtown legends, downtown duos, and uptown. So, yeah, legends, and clearly a little different. So that's the hobby, brand new release. We've had it in for a few days, but we were kind of working on Spectra. So, but we did get I think it was 5 or 6 boxes of this. So this should be a fun little chase. Also, totally certified. The hobby, new product this year. It was gone for a number of years. I think we last saw it during Luka Doncic's rookie year for basketball. Brought it back for basketball this year during the Wemby year 2. Now they're doing it for football. 1 auto, 2 mems guaranteed. You're looking for the premium box exclusive mirror platinum parallels. So basically almost every card is a prism. And then your ultra rare is the Metropolis. It's got like a skyline city in the background. Beautiful card. And what I've seen online so far is every one of these boxes is coming with somewhere between like 7 and 20 numbered cards. 20. I've seen a box with 20, which is insane. There are 60 cards in the box. You're getting 20 numbered. But on the low end, like 7. So loaded with hits, loaded with numbered parallels. Very glad we picked up 6 of these. So this is our first time opening this as well. And then we've got a half case or 10 of the megas for Optic. These are where our downtowns are coming from this year, is the mega boxes. So I had a chance to grab another case and I said, let's do it. So these are not the hobby ones, though. These are about 40% of that price, maybe 35% of the price of the hobby megas. These are the Excel or Target variation with the green hyper parallels. You're looking for your ultra rare downtown duos, uptowns, hash marks, and more. And then they say it comes with one auto or a mem, but we all know at this point it just comes with a mem. We've opened like 50 or 60 of them and never got an auto. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7. 6, 7. Dang kids, got this stuck in my head. 8, 9, and then 10 in the background. Let's get it going. So if anyone wants Cleveland or Tennessee, let me know now. Once we get this open and open up all the packs to start going through it, they'll just revert to the boys. But last spot mojo teams have been hot, is all I'm saying. Putting it out there. Empty box. Good luck. P3, good luck. Cleveland is 22. Tennessee is 22. Take them both down for 40. Comment down if you are feeling a little last spot mojo. There's our mem. I was like, wait, no thick one yet. Just kidding. There it is. I really don't think there's any autos coming out of the megas. All right, here we go. Last call on the remaining two, Tennessee and Cleveland. 22 each. You're taking both for 40. If anyone wants them, let me know. If not, we'll get started. All right. Cortland Sutton, consider it closed. Roquan, Treylon Burks, Levante, David, right off the rip. Starting with a Brian Thomas Jr., Green Hyper. Bang, Harlan, good start. Good start. BTJ, Green Hyper. All right, we got Joe Alt on the rated, going out to Wayne Mowry, Ramondre, Dalton Kincaid, Stephon Diggs, Kyron Williams, Josh Palmer, BTJ again on a primary colors. Going back out to Harlan. Darius Robinson to the Cardinals and Adam Light. Quinion Mitchell to Philly, Joe Lurch. You got Trey McBride, Jared Goff, Jalen Waddle, Byron Young, Johnny Wilson on the color match, Green Hyper. Eagles, Joe Lurch. Latu going out to the Colts, Matty V. You got Derek Carr, Travis Etienne, Amari Cooper, Ramondre, Jordan Addison, Will Shipley on the color match. Another one for the Eagles, Joe Lurch. Jermaine Burton coming out for Cincy. That's going to be Metsy. Bo Nix coming out on a base for Adam, getting Denver started. You got McKinney, Bajent, Cam Jordan, Derek Carr, best buddies, best tutties. Buffalo, Stanton getting the Josh Allen and Dalton Kincaid. You got Malachi Corley for the Jets. That is Jamie O'Hara. Devin Leary for the Ravens. Joe Lurch, Keenan Allen, Christian Wilkins, Austin Eckler, Joe Milton coming out on the first year freshie. That is the Patriots, Vanessa. And then Dallas Turner on a hollow right behind it. Ox. Jalen McMillan for Dustin Buchholz. And then Tyler Nubin for B3 and the boys. All right. Box one. Nice BTJ. Real quick, we're going to close the break so no one claims them. All right, edit. And All right, so that marks them as claimed. And then I just need to comment that we're closed. Perfect. All right. So that means we're closed up, so no one can claim them. Otherwise, I feel bad. I think that it happened once before, I think, with Vanessa. It was, I think, Cleveland and Tennessee, and she took them. And then we were already like halfway through the break when she took them. So, and she sent funds for them. And I was like, damn, I feel bad. Like, we're already halfway through. I know the break is terrible. So I don't want to tell you don't take them. And then something big comes out. And then I told you not to take them. And then also, I don't want you to take them and then nothing come out. And I already know that nothing is coming out because we're halfway through and they just didn't do well. So I was like, damn it, whatever. It made me feel bad. I should have closed it. So try to do that now so that doesn't happen again. And you don't have to be put in that weird spot where you're like, what do we do? So, lesson learned. I try to continue to learn lessons doing this, even if, if we've been doing it for a while. There's always new things to learn and, ways to handle things. So now I'm just like, all right, if I'm going to keep them and the break is started, I'm just going to remember to go in there and mark it as such and then don't have to worry about it. So anyway, I'm rambling. Brian Thomas Jr. had a good little start there. Heck yeah. Not a bad box. Decent start. Couple of quarterbacks. Some color. We'll take it. We'll take it. Tend to see a lot of Eagles on the color parallels. Eagles, Titans, Seahawks, Lions. Those seem to be the ones we see pretty often on the color inserts. But yeah, overall, goody. Since you're the only one in here, I will say, did you get a chance to watch the game or did you watch the highlights or just kind of, see the end? How much of it did you see? And then I'll explain to you kind of how I observed it. Because it was torture. What up, Adam? Welcome in, sir. I meant to say to you the other day, too, and you're like, man, I want to catch one of these live. I was like, you're not really missing much, I mean, it's the same thing as watching the recap. You watch, you listen, whatever. The only thing you're missing out on is the banter in between. As people roll in, and you kind of just, shooting the shit. Talking about the Knicks games. And they won tonight, but it's just, they're so stressful to watch. The Knicks literally give me anxiety. When I watch them, I feel like I'm on the verge of a panic attack. They can never make it easy. It's past my bedtime. Yeah, mine too. I'm going to power this one through. Watching the game online, but just the scoring, like watching the points go up in the last. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, goody. It's like the last 3 minutes can literally anything can happen. Literally anything. They can lose a 14-point lead. They can erase a 12-point lead. They can be tied and go up 6 and then lose by 2 in the last 2 minutes. They can be tied, and then in the last 2 minutes, down by 8 and come back and win it. But like, it's always a slugfest. They're always in it. 90% of the games they play, they're in right to the end. And yeah, it's like just stressful. It takes a toll on you to be a Knicks fan, man. Ugh. Takes an emotional toll. All right, B3. Here we go. Mega number 2. Anthony Richardson, Zach Moss, B-Rob, Tony Pollard, Bucky showing up on the green hyper. That is Dustin. Nice one there. Kamani coming back out. He had a pretty big day last break. That's Wayne Mowry. Shake and Bake, Tyler Algier, Jamo, Derwin, Herbie, Brendan Rice on the hidden potential. Nice one there for Wayne. You got Edge Cooper coming out for Green Bay and Adam Light. Ryan Flournoy for Dallas, Robert Avisha. Miles Sanders, Zeke, Mostert, Cooper Kupp, Max Melton. Green Hyper going out to Adam Light. Marshawn Nealon for Robert Avisha. You got Levante, Lamar, Josh Jacobs, Hawkinson, Jalen Ramsey, Chris Broswell, another one for Dustin. This one, the green hyper for the D-back. Tyrone Tracy Jr. going out to the boys. You got Byron Murphy for Seattle. That is Brian Ware. Then you got Crashy Rice, Trayvon Diggs, Chris Olave, Juju, Scary Terry on the play action going out to Goody Goody. Torrey Taylor to Chi-Town. That is Benny Lamp. JJ showing up. Minnesota. That's Ox. Very nice. You got Von Miller, Zamir, Jonathan Allen, JJ back again on the blue hyper rookie phenom. Ox. Very nice. Dallas Goedert on the hollow for Joe Lurch. Then you got Javon Bullard going out to Green Bay, Adam Light, and AJ Barner going out to Seattle, Brian Ware. So JJ heating up early. Mr. McCarthy. Man, it took us forever to pull some JJ and Penix autos, but when we did, we started pulling them off like pretty much one after the other. It's all been part of this last like 20 break run. Table has been very hot. 101s, golds to 10, emeralds numbered to 5, ultra rares, case hits, super short prints, big autos, nasty patches. We've been on kind of a crazy run. It's been really fun to watch. Scary Terry, Dallas Goedert, Kamani, get Dallas Turner up there. Dang, we got 3 for the Bucks already. We got to put them up for you there, Dustin. Definitely got to get them up there. Broswell, McMillan, and then Bucky on the green. Very nice. Get these guys sleeved up. We are 2 megas in. We've got 3 of our 7 quarterbacks. Technically, two of our 6. Because Joey Milton counts, but he's not really the one you're after. You're after Drake. All right. Number 3. Really excited for the totally certified boxes, too. We pulled a 101 out of the basketball ones we opened. We also pulled a couple game used, like nasty patches. 3-color, 4-color. And they were all game worn, game used. Like the LeBron James ones were game worn. The Luka one was game worn. So that was kind of cool. Like you had some really nice vet cards out of totally certified for basketball this year. And I hear football is similar. So excited to dip into that. Surprise, surprise, another patch. I really don't think they put any autos in the megas. Like, I think they were just lying. All right. Here we go. Good luck, B3. T-Law leading it off. Jerome Ford, Ramondre, Jordan Addison, Kamani. Back again on the green hyper. Kamani's been having himself a day. You got Tavondre Sweat, Jonnu Smith, Roquan Smith, Quay Walker, Ruckert, Isaiah Simmons, Caleb on the rookie recruits. Nice one there for the Bears. Benny. Ladd McConkey coming out. He had quite a day in the last break, too. That's the Chargers, Wayne Mowry. Dallas Turner going out to the Vikings and Ox. You got Keenan Allen, Cortland Sutton, Justin Fields, Saquon, A.J. Barner for Brian Ware on the green hyper for Seattle. You got Blake Corum coming out for the Rams, Jamie O'Hara, Jay Jetta, Dalton Kincaid, Stephon Diggs, George Kittle, TJ Watt, Javon Bullard. Green hyper for Adam Light. Tip Raymond going out to Adam Light. You got Jeremiah Trotter for Joe Lurch, Trey McBride, Jared Goff, Rashad White, Zach Charbonnet, Rome Odunze on the 2014 Retro Series. Very nice. Benny. You got Braylon Trice going out to Ox, Mason Smith going out to Harlan, J.C. Horn, Cam Jordan, Derek Carr holding back, Ladd McConkey stays hot. First year freshie for Wayne Mowry. Very nice. Tavondre on the hollow going out to Tennessee. That's going to stay with the boys. You got Nate Wiggins for Joe Lurch and Jaheim Bell for Vanessa likewise. Not bad. More quarterback hits. We'll take more quarterback hits. Also some Ladd McConkey showing up. See if we can keep his hot streak going. Ooh, forgot about that. Yeah, let's get that sleeved up. The Ladd. We'll come back to that in a moment. Vikings podium filling up quick. Same with the Chargers, though. Damn, they're already 4 or 5 up there by the time this sleeving is over. Forgot we got to get the Bears up there, too. Caleb showing up. Boom. right, so 3 in. Quarterbacks are starting to show up. It's always a positive. All right, bench is good. We got one more charger. Now we got to figure this out. There we go. That'll work for now. All right, number 4. Let's get it. Just missing JD5 and Michael Penix and Drake May. So 3 boxes in, we got 3 of the 6. That's not bad. Good start. We also got BTJ, Bucky, Ladd. We could use to see a little Malik, Maserati, Marv. Some of the Bills like Keon, Coleman, and Ray Davis. You know, a few rookies we could use to see. A lot of rookies we could use to see. Brock Bowers. That would be a good one to pop out right about now. All right, here we go. Number 4, Grady Jarrett, Jordan Love, Hawkinson, Jalen Ramsey, Jonah Ellis. Coming out for Denver, that is Adam Light on the green hyper. Adonai Mitchell for Madden V. You got George Kittle, Zach Moss, Sky Moore, Sexy Dexy, Singletary, Marshawn Lloyd on a primary colors coming out for Adam Light. You got Marist Luafu going out to Robert Avisha, and Dylan Lobb going out to Jeff Kalajis. Von Miller, AR, Devonta Smith, Brees Hall. Then you got Xavier Legette on the green hyper going out to Trace Cartwright. Very nice. Bucky for Dustin, Charbonnet, Algier, Jamo, Run CMC, George Pickens, Jared Verse, runner-up for Defensive Rookie of the Year, going out to the Rams. Jamie O'Hara, nice one there. Xavier Worthy for B3. Trace also picking up a Jonathan Brooks. You got Miles Sanders, Zeke, DK, Chavarius Ward, little 2014 retro DeMarcus Lawrence. Chris Broswell coming out for Dustin on a rated. Max Melton for Adam Light. Ferguson, Olave, Juju holding back Jatavian Sanders. Going out to Trace on the blue hyper rookie phenom. Nice one there. Chuba also to Trace Cartwright on the hollow. Then you got Rook going out to Ox and Javon Baker for Vanessa. All right, so Carolina showing up. Much better than last time, Trace, because it was rough, man. You took a beating on Carolina last break. So you're owed right now. You're due for some volume at the very least. Even if it's not something huge, you're definitely due for some volume. Good to see Bucky show up again. Bucky's been Brian Friends has been on the Bucks for a while, and Bucky has been just hiding. Same with Brock Bowers, both of them. They tend to hide out. Nice one for Jared Verse. Very nice. Xavier Legette. on the green hype. And then Jonah Ellis. Boom. All right. Let's get the bench over here. Good. Good. Green Bay. There we go. All right. Bench is good. All right. Keep it rocking. Let's go to number 5. Empty box. All right, so this is going to put us halfway through. Halfway through. And this thing does not want to open right. There we go. We have an ultra rare, ladies and gentlemen. We have an ultra rare. Possibly 2, but definitely 1. So, table has been hot. Table's going to stay hot. Let's get it. Good luck, B3. Hope it's yours. Let's go. Dalton, Stephon Diggs, Darius Slayton, Kendre Miller, Chris Broswell on the green hyper coming back out for Dustin. That's 2. Brendan Rice going out to Wayne Mowry. You got Kendre Miller, Trey McBride, Minka, Jalen Carter. It is a Trevor Lawrence rocket emoji parallel on the ultra rare. That's a great one to get. If he has a good year, his stock can raise again, but still, that'll just about pay for your break, Harlan, with you also having the Brian Thomas Jr. Holy cow. Bang. You are in the plus, sir. In the green. T-Law, rocket emoji parallel. Gorgeous cards. Bang. Nice hit. Nice hit, sir. Malachi Corley sitting on top for Jamie O'Hara, and then Ray Davis. Heard me talking about him coming out for Buffalo, Stanton. You've got Jalen Polk for Vanessa. Let's get back to it. Travis Etienne, Amari Cooper, K9, Brandon Ayuk, Chop Robinson is backwards. I knew that it was weird because one was backwards. So I was like, could be 2 case hits. There's a couple of backwards cards like this. And usually when there's something weird like that, it means you're going to get a hit out of the box. And clearly we did with the ultra rare rocket. But I'm just curious if there's more in there. There might be another hidden there somewhere, or at least a really good jersey. like a good rookie. Another Charger coming out for Wayne. Brennan Rice. All right, let's go. Devin Culp going out to Dustin Buchholz on the base. You got Darius Slayton, Xavier McKinney, Tyson Bagent, Levante David, Shake and Bake. Jared Verse is the one backwards. Another one for the Rams. Jamie, very nice. Braden Fisk. Jamie, you got Luke McCaffrey for Goody Goody. The other, Josh Allen, Kyle Hamilton, Austin Eckler, Treylon Burks. Lamar Jackson is your play action for Joe Lurch, Jace McClellan for Ox on a rated, and then Caleb coming back one more time for Benny Lamp. Very nice. Jared Goff, Jalen Hurts, Garrett Wilson. It is Xavier Worthy. That's a good one. We'll take it. Rookie Phenom, Blue Hyper, Worthy going out to B3. You got Travis Kelce on the hollow for B3. Will Richard going out to Ox, and then Joe Milton for Vanessa. Not bad at all, B3. We are back rolling with the ultra rares. Now we just got to find that uptown or downtown. Got to get that sucker out here. Jared Verse. Green Hyper. All right, good. Good. Little piece of foil there from one of the packs. All right. Cruising, B3. Cruising. All right. Xavier Worthy. Good. Bench is good. Number 6. Empty box. We got another ultra rare B3 and another one. We got another one. I think it's the same as the last one, too. Not 100% certain, but I think it is. Ooh, needed a good swig of seltzer. Need some more top loaders up here, too. So let's reload that rack. Perfect. Now let's get it. Good luck, B3. Josh Allen, Kyle Hamilton, Ruckert, Isaiah Simmons, Jamari Thrash on the green hyper going out to B3 and the boys. Brendan Rice for Wayne Lowry. You got Cam Jordan, Tank Dell, George Kittle, TJ Watt. It is Kobe Turner on the rocket emoji. Rams, Jamie O'Hara. Very nice. 2 for 2 on the ultra rares. We will take it. Rocket Kobe Turner. Very nice. Kool-Aid going out to the Saints. Joe Lurch. You've got Ray Davis for Stanton Griggs. Nice one there. Jalen Polk for Vanessa. Jahmyr Gibbs. Curtis Samuel. Rashad White. Zach Charbonnet. Ricky Pearsall. San Fran and Bogey on the green hyper. Devin Colt for Dustin Buchholz. You got Isaiah Simmons, Jerry Jeudy, Buda Baker, L'Jarius, Will Levis, Jordan Travis coming out for the Jets. That's Jamie O'Hara. Braden Fisk. Jamie O'Hara as well. Luke McCaffrey going out to Goody Goody. You got Roshan, Captain Kirk, Mad Max, Jahan Dotson, Romo Dunze back again for Benny. On the play action, Jace McClellan coming out for Ox. You got Caleb coming out for Benny Lamp. A little bit of discoloration on the top of that one. DJ Moore, Justin Fields, Saquon, Jermaine Burton is your blue hyper rookie phenom going out to Cincy and Metsy. Very nice. You got an AJ Dillon Hollow for Adam Light, Will Richard for Ox, and Joe Milton once again for Vanessa. So Joey Milton having himself a day, but Drake May, a ghost for now. We'll get them both up there front row for now. Two rocket parallels leading the way. So Caleb coming back out. He's had some decent volume. Rome Dunze as well. Still waiting on JD5, but Luke's starting to show up. More Brendan Rice. All right. Box number 5 in the books. Burton on the board. Man, it gets so dusty with Optic. All right. Oh, I know we got some Rams. Throw them up there. All right, bench is set. Let's go to number 7. Empty box. All right, so Mega number 7 on the table. And we got 2 left. And then both our hobbies. All right, here we go. Number 7. Kyle Pitts, DeAndre Swift, Fred Warner, Brock Purdy, Drake May on the green hyper. Finally coming out. There we go, Vanessa. Heck yeah. We will take it. Jatavian Sanders for Trace Cartwright. You got Justin Fields, Joe Burrow, Isaiah Pacheco, B-Rob, Tony Pollard, Trey Benson for Adam Light on the rookie recruits. Brock Bowers finally coming out for Jeff Kalaji's. Malik Washington for Miami. That's going to be Brian Ware. Then you got Dawson Knox, Jeff Okuda, Zamir White, Jonathan Allen, Malik Washington for Brian Ware on the green hyper. Jonah Ellis going out to Denver. That's Adam Light, TJ Watt, B-Rob, Amon Ra, Derwin. You got Justin Herbert, Brock Bowers on the green hyper. Bang. Jeff Kalaji's. There you go, kid. Heck yeah. Jared Verse one more time for the Rams. Jamie O'Hara. You got Xavier Legette for Trace Cartwright. Then you got Evan Ingram, Dak Prescott taking a fall. Raheem Mostert, Cooper Kupp. Chain reaction is Devontae Adams for the Jets and Jamie. Then you got Kamari Lassiter going out to Houston. Joe Lurch, Chop Robinson going out to Miami and Brian Ware. CeeDee Lamb, Kate Otten, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. Lamar Jackson is your Donruss Threads Blue Hyper. Very nice. Going out to Joe Lurch. We'll take that. Nice hit for Baltimore. Nate Wiggins also for Baltimore on the hollow, rated. Drake May back one more time for Vanessa and Romo Dunze for Benny Lamb. That was a great box. Heck yeah. That was a good one. Been seeing all this Joe Milton. Kind of was waiting for Drake to show up. Shows up at the right time. Ravens going on the board. Raiders going on the board. Lots of Dolphins coming out of that one, too. Forgot how many Dolphins were in there. Jeez, like 3 or 4. Brock Bowers getting 2. Drake May finally showing up. Showing up later, but made it count. Another one for Trace. You got Lassiter and Ellis. Boom. All right. Perfect. Bench is set. Let's get Lamar sleeved up. Leave Brock over here on the left. Perfect. All right, number 8. Number 8. Empty. What am I missing over here? Malik downtown from a Dollar Tree pack. Damn. That's a huge hit. What up, Scotty? A couple of the emoji parallel rockets. And then a whole bunch of color, but nothing like too crazy yet. Although we just hit a teal velocity, so that's an ultra rare also. So now we're at 3 ultra rares in a row with a teal velocity in the chamber. Dang. When you're hot, you're hot. That's 3 ultra rares in a row. Sheesh. Teal velocity. I hope it's a rookie. It is definitely a teal velocity, though. 100%. 150% sure. So that'll be a good one. Gonna be Daniels. Oh, snap. She's calling her shot. I don't know. I'm thinking JJ. JJ's the one that's been hot. He's hot tonight. I don't know. I'm thinking JJ. All right, here we go. Deuce Vaughn, CJ Stroud, Puka, Hayden Hurst, Adisa Isaac. Going out to the Ravens. That is Joe Lurch. You got Roman Wilson for Jason Denault, Jeremy Ruckert, Dalton Schultz, Montez Sweat, Antonio Gibson, Jay Jetta, King Henry. On the lighted up for the Ravens, Joe Lurch. Nice insert there. You got Johnny Wilson going out to Joe Lurch on Philly. BTJ back again for Harlan. He's been hot, staying hot. Montgomery, Khalil Shakir, Danny Dimes, Alvin Kamara, Jatavian Sanders, Green Hyper going out to Trace Cartwright. Will Shipley for Joe Lurch on the base. You got Saquon, Myles Garrett, Kirk Cousins, Alan Lazard, Kayvon Thibodeau, Rome Odunze coming out on the Green Hyper. That is Benny Lamp on the Bears. Very nice. Ricky Pearsall for Bogey on San Fran. Jamari Thrash to the boys on the Brownies. You got Gabe Davis, Najee, AJ Brown. It is Jared Verse. Rams stay hot. Jamie O'Hara with the green velocity. Jared Goff. Heck yeah, that is a nice one. That'll pay for your break right there. On the green velocity, Jared Verse. Bang. Rams. You got Aaron Donald on the 2014 Retro. Also Rams. Adisa Isaac going out to Joe Lurch. Jordan Travis for Jamie O'Hara. My homies will always get a sleeve. Then you got Jonnu, Tua, Trey Benson coming out for Adam Light on the first year freshie. Rookie Mem. You got Rodgers on the hollow for Jamie. Malik Neighbors finally coming out for the boys and the Giants, B3. And then you got Devontae Walker for Joe Lurch on the Ravens, who have been super hot the last couple of boxes. Odunze. Boom. Just had to do a little rearranging. Let's get that out of the way. All right, so we got two more megas left. Then our totally certified. Then our Donruss clearly. So 4 boxes total, 2 megas, 2 hobbies. We got 3 ultra rares so far out of the half case. Pretty good. Pretty good hit ratio, I would say. So far, so good. We'll take it. We'll take it. Throw a couple more Cardinals up there with the Benson. All right, good to go. Bench is set. All right. Give us something here. Empty box. We got a mem in there, so no auto, as usual. And there we go. So this is mega number 9. Number 9. We got 1 left plus 2 hobbies. We're going to let that marinate for a second, though, because I just finished this seltzer, and I want to get another one because my mouth is super dry. Gonna be Daniels. I was hoping, Vanessa. I was hoping it was a big one. I mean, Jared Verse, though, runner-up for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Solid rookie. I mean, some would argue that's a great one to get. He could be, like Aaron Donald started somewhere. No one knew Sexy Dexy was going to be Sexy Dexy until he became Sexy Dexy. So you never know. This could be like, one of the next premier defenders. Rookie year started off that way, so he, could go that way. So we'll call that a win either way. But looking for another big rookie hit. One more before we get to the hobbies. All right, we're going to let that marinate for a second. I'm going to go grab a seltzer, and I will be right back, B3. I also have to pee, so I'll do that too. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, 3 birds, because I'm taking all this cardboard with me. All right, B3, I'll be right back in just... We'll call it like 3 minutes to run up, grab a seltzer, and then hit the head on the way down. All right, B3, we are back. I got an ice cold seltzer. I'm happy. Half ice, half seltzer. Best way to do it, I'm telling you. Freeze it until it's like halfway frozen. Little seltzer slushy, can't go wrong. I feel like I'm losing my voice. All right, B3, here we go. Let's get it. Marinating has worked recently, so let's hope this turned into something good. Good luck, B3. CJ Stroud, Roshan Johnson, Isaiah Simmons, Cam Jordan, Jonah Ellis backwards. Last time that happened, we hit something. Jonah Ellis, Denver on the green hyper. That is Adam Light. We got Ricky Pearsall coming out for Bogey and Jamari Thrash for the boys. We got Tank Dell, DJ Moore, Josh Palmer, Christian Wilkins, Jersey, Fig Newton on the green hyper. Not the one we wanted, goody goody. Roman Wilson going out to Jason Denault. We got Garrett Wilson, Buda Baker, Jameer Gibbs, Jordan Addison, Jalen Waddle. There he is. Jaden Daniels finally showing up on the lighted up. Nice little insert there to get JD5 started. We got Johnny Wilson coming out for Joe Lurch. BTJ back again for Harlan. Harlan crushing it. Captain Kirk, Jerry Judy, Derek Carr, Ramondre, Xavier Leggett is going to be the green hyper. Nice one there for Trace Cartwright. Number 2 on the day for Leggett. You got Will Shipley for Joe Lurch. Then you got Jalen Hurts. My homies always gets a sleeve. Deuce Vaughn, Saquon Barkley, Jeremy Rucker, JD5 again, this time on the 2014 retro. So there we go. We're getting them started for you, goody goody. Adisa Isaac going out to Joe Lurch. Jordan Travis to Jamie O'Hara. You got Curtis Samuel, Byron Young, Kyron Williams, Audric Estime is going to be your first year freshie for Denver. That is Adam Light. We'll take that. We want Bo, though. You got a hollow for Fryermuth going out to Jason Denault. Malik coming back out one more time for the boys. And Devontae Walker for Joe Lurch. Not bad. Not bad. I thought there would be an ultra rare in there because the green hypers were backwards, but was not the case. So Jaden finally showing up. I would say right at the right time, goody goody, as we transfer over to the hobby. That's when you want Jaden Daniels to heat up if he's not going to hit the downtown or the uptown. Trace Cartwright, your podium is stuffed. Second one to fill tonight. Denver finally getting some color. Bo Nick showed up, but we needed to get something else going. And we did. Still need to find Michael Penix for Atlanta. Penix is the only one missing. All right, we got another Walker. We got another Malik Neighbors. I'll take that any day. Another Jordan Travis. He retired, but you never know. What could happen with that kid? He could show up again. BTJ having himself a day for Harlan. A lot of volume. Jamari Thrash has been showing up. Usually as a last spot, mojo spot, he will. Hopefully he can do something this year. Get on the field. All right. Let's get our podium set. Throw them up for Washington. All right. Podiums are set. Bench is set. We got a couple of McCaffreys to throw up there with JD5. And we are good to go. Last mega, number 10. Final one of the half case. Be nice. I mean, we got 3 ultra rares. It'd be nice if we could get one more. One more would be very nice. Uptown or downtown, preferably. Surprise, surprise. It's another mem. I really don't think they put autos in these. I really do not. They say you can hit an auto, but I think it's lies. I thought I flipped a piece of a pack off the back. I guess it went down behind. All right. Here we go, B3. Good luck. Last mega. Buckner, Deshaun Watson, Matt Stafford, QJ, Maris Luafu, going out to Robert Avisha on the Cowgirls. Michael Penix finally shows up at the end. We'll take it. At least it's not too late. Mad Max, Zay Flowers, Romeo Dobbs, Brissett, Aaron Jones, DJ Moore is your captain in charge for Benny. JD5 back again. Now they're showing up. Audric Estime, goody getting the Jaden Daniels. Estime going out to Adam Light. You got Chris Jones, Jarrett Stidham, Kendre Miller, Jabril, Bucky. Started us off, and now he ends us on the green hyper. Very nice. Dustin, your break is paid for. Terrion Arnold. Nice little rookie there for the Gravedigger. Hayden Hurst, Josh Allen, Mike Gesicki, Garrett Wilson, Darius Slayton, Jonathan Brooks, another green hyper for Trace Cartwright. He is killing it. Maserati Marv finally shows up for Adam Light. You got Eric All for Cincy and Metzi. Michael Wilson, Zach Allen, Jalen Carter, Jalen Hurts. Best buddies, best tutties on the Christian Watson and Jordan Love. That is Adam Light. Troy Franklin for Adam Light. Jerzon Newton going out to Goody. You got Thielen, the Cheetah, Kobe Turner, Luke McCaffrey on a first-year freshie. Washington getting hot at the right time. Then you got Michael Pittman Jr. on the hollow for Matty V. Kool-Aid going out to Nollins, Joe Lurch, and DJ James going out to Brian Ware. All right. So no downtown from Optic, but it doesn't mean we can't get one from Clearly. Don't forget, downtown is still the chase in one of the hobbies. So we're getting a second chance at the end. Maserati Marv finally shows up. Jaden Daniels shows up big time out of that last box. MPJ finally shows up. One time for the one time. One last estimate. Okay, that's done. Then we got Jonathan Brooks. I don't think you could fit another card on that podium if you tried, Trace. That podium is stuffed. All right. Now we go to Totally Certified. Let's clean this table off one more time. Now that we're done with Optic. Optic tends to leave a lot of card shavings on the table. A lot of dust. All right, here we go. Totally Certified. 1 auto, guaranteed, 2 mems, 6 packs, 10 cards per pack. I have seen boxes online have 7 hits, 7 numbered. Oh, sorry. It is not 6 packs of 10. It is 10 packs of 6. 10 packs of 6. I have seen 7 numbered come out of a box, and I have seen 20 numbered come out of a box. So who knows? Empty box. Who knows which way it'll go? I just know that these boxes are built to be loaded. Like, they made this set to make it absolutely loaded with hits. So that's always a good thing, you know? If they make a certain product to be loaded with hits, it's probably a product you want to get your hands on. That's the way I felt about it. All right, first hit down at the bottom. For basketball, we got 3 of these boxes, and I wished I had bought 6. So when these dropped, I got 6 without even questioning. I was like, yep, got to get the maximum amount we can before it sells out. So we did, and I'm happy we did, because I've seen the results online for some of these, and there's some crazy stuff coming out of these boxes. This one should be another one of our hits. It is, so we'll send it down to the bottom. And this should be the last hit. And it is, so we'll send it down to the bottom. Okay, B3. Good luck. This should be fun. Excited for this one when I heard it was coming out. 20 for real, Vanessa. That's what I said. I saw one on Twitter. 20 hits came out of one box. Now, some of those hits were the auto and the mems. So like 3 of the numbers were the hits, but 20 numbered in one box. Crazy. All right, B3, good luck. Eric All is going to lead us off for Cincy. Metsy on the rookie. We got Javon Baker. This one is the base. So Vanessa getting the base, not the mirror. Then you got Brock Bowers on the mighty. Going out to Jeff Kalaji's. Not sure if this one's numbered. Not numbered. So this is just the prism, but still a beautiful card for Brock Bowers. You already got the green hyper out of Optic, so that's just icing on top there, Jeff. Your break solid right now. Jets getting the Braylon Allen Blue Sunday Special. That is going to go out to Jamie O'Hara, and that is definitely going to be numbered. 197 out of 199 on the Braylon Allen Sunday Special. So Jets officially on the board. We'll get Javon Baker sleeved up there for you, Vanessa. And we keep it moving. All right. Ooh, we got Stephon Diggs. Aaron Jones, upside down. Rome Odunze coming out for Benny Lamp on the mirror rookie. Then you got TJ Watt on the pink. TJ on the pink. That is going to be Pittsburgh. Jason Denault, and that is going to be numbered. 132 out of 249. You can see it on the top left there. TJ Watt on the pink. Jason Denault on the board. Odunze. Then we got a little Justin Herbert Sunday Special. Going out to Wayne Mowry. That one is not numbered, just the insert. Still a nice looking card, just not numbered. All right, we got Josh Jacobs, Mike Evans, Aiden O'Connell, Dylan Lobb on the mirror rookie. Going out to Vegas, Jeff Kalaji's. Edge Cooper on the green. Beauty. Nice color match there for Adam Light on the Packers. Adam going to start heating up in the hobby boxes. I can feel it. Pretty much missed in the Optic, but he's going to heat up now. 5 out of 5. Emerald, 5 of 5. The B3 101 for the rookie linebacker, Edgerrin Cooper. Bang. Adam Light. Nasty hit. Speaking of Adam Light, Maserati Marv on the pink die cut. Also coming out for Adam. That is going to be numbered. 50 out of 75. Some nice low numbers coming out for Adam Light. 5 out of 5. Emerald and the Maserati Marv to 75. We'll take it. Heck yeah. Starting off good, B3. We hit a 101 out of our first box for NBA. Now we hit an Emerald 5 of 5 out of our first box for football. Kirk Cousins, Ramondre, Joe Burr. We got Bucky Irving coming back out for Dustin, who's had a great night on Tampa. D-Hop on the orange. That is going to be numbered for KC and B3. DeAndre Hopkins, orange. $84/99 for the D-Hop, orange. Going out to B3. We'll take it. Gold team red, Mike Evans. That's the team color, so I do not believe that is numbered, but another really nice insert for Dustin. Oh, it is numbered. 201/249. Mr. 1,000 yards, Mike Evans. Gold team. Break is paid for sure, Dustin. This is all just icing on top at this point. Those green hyper Buckies got you covered. Now you're just stacking it. So far that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbered, and we're only like 2 packs in. 6 numbered, only like 2 packs in. Rashad White, Justin Herbert, Drake London. Make sure I didn't miss any rookies in this stack. Nope. Those are all the mirrors. They're not quite base, but not rookies. All right. So what did I say? 6 numbered? I think I said 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 numbered so far. Jamari Thrash coming out for B3 and the boys. Number 7 numbered. Jonathan Brooks on a blue. That's a color match. Trace Cartwright. Heck yeah. Nice one, kid. Jonathan Brooks, blue. Color match. 115/149. Number 7 to be numbered. Number 8 to be numbered. Jordan Love, gold team, blue. Going out to Adam Light, who already got the 5 of 5 for Edge Cooper. Now we got Jordan Love on the blue gold team. That is numbered 24/199. That is number 8 numbered. 8th numbered card to come out so far. This set is ridiculous. Boom. We got Alvin Kamara. AK-41. T. Higgins. TJ Watt. Your rookie. Jaquan Jackson for Tennessee going out to the boys. Jake Ferguson on the bronze going out to Dallas. That is Robert Avisha. That's going to be numbered for number 9 numbered out of the box. Jake Ferguson, numbered 178/249 for the kid. Dallas on the board with the Ferg. Jordan Love on a gold team going out to Green Bay. That's the base, I believe. Yep, so that one's not numbered. Then you got Tank Dell, D-Hop, and DJ Moore. So Adam Light just decided he wanted to wait for the hobby boxes to get hot today. Interesting strategy, Cotton. All right, we're going to update some of these podiums. We got a whole stack for the Jets for Jamie. What else can we throw up? We got a Dallas Luafu. Nothing for Miami, nothing for the Giants, nothing for the Niners. We did get a Thrash, so we can add that to this stack. No, Green Bay definitely up on the board now. Got them updated. Pittsburgh's got a podium. All right. We're good. We're updated. Add some top loaders over here. There we go. All right, so the next card we got is a Maserati Marv. Marvin Harrison Jr. back again for Adam Light. So Adam definitely got hot right at the right time. Color match, Darius Robinson, Cardinals, also Adam Light. Darius Red for Arizona, 181 out of 249. Bang. That's, I think, numbered number 10. Certified Tutty, AR for Indy. Matty V, that's a cool one. Certified Tutties. Not numbered, but a pretty cool insert. We're going to take this down to the hit. Godwin, Mad Max, Bijan. You've got Dejon Edwards. That one going out to Pittsburgh. And Jason Denault on the rookie. Braylon Allen showing back up for the Jets on a pink die cut. Jamie O'Hara. That one's numbered 40 out of 75. So that's number 11, I think. Dan Marino holding back. Number 12 is Drake London. Certified baller. Drake London for Ox. He needed that for Atlanta. 82 out of 149. Number 12 on the hit list. Certified baller Drake London. Going out to Atlanta. 100 is going to be too tight. So 12 so far out of totally certified. Dang. Can't wait to see what the rest of these boxes have hidden if they're going to be this damn loaded. All right, we got Devonta Smith, Romeo Dobbs, Adisa Isaac is your rookie. That is going to be Joe Lurch. Then you have a Romeo Dobbs base card holding back. Chris Carter holding back. Aiden O'Connell on the team certified auto. Going out to the Raiders, that is going to be Jeff Kalaji's. Just 2 out of 25. Super low number. He could get a chance at starting this year. Never know. Jeff Kalaji's. Totally certified. Second year auto. Numbered to 25 for Aiden O'Connell. Bang. Beautiful card. Very nice. Raiders, Aiden O'Connell on the board. Makes me wonder, could I fit that? Yeah, I think that actually can go into 100 point, because that's what I just put the other one in, and it fit well. So we're going to try, because it seems to be loose in 130. Want to try the 100 point again. Oh, yeah, that's way better. So number 13 and 14 just came out. Let's see what else we got. DeAndre Swift, A.J. Brown. You got Jordan Jefferson for the Jags. That's Harlan. Jonathan Brooks coming out on an orange. That is going to be Trace Cartwright again. So Trace seems to be on a bit of a heater today. You got Trace Cartwright. That is, I believe, our 15th hit. Orange. 83 out of 99. Dang, Trace, you are on fire, kid. You needed it because last break was kind of rough for you. So this one making up for it, hopefully. Trying to find a way to make up for it. All right, our last hit, Bo Nix, Fabric of the Game. Going out to Adam Light on Denver. That'll just about pay for your break. 96 out of 149. Bang. Nice one for Denver. Bo Nix to 149 on the bright orange napkin. There you go, Adam. You needed that one. Needed that one for Denver, but Arizona and Green Bay killing it for you right now. Adam on fire. He's had some crazy luck since he's joined. He's pulled himself a downtown and an uptown. We've gotten him, I think, 2 downtowns. He's been super lucky. Congrats to Adam Light. Derek Carr, Jamar Chase, and George Pickens round us out. What a box, B3. What a box. We'll have to sleeve all those up because they're all the mirror. Bang. Holy cow. What a box. All right, let's get the rest of ourselves in order here. All right, bench is good. Dang, totally certified. Glad we got 5 more boxes of that. Heck yeah. That's a fun rip. All right, B3, last box of the evening. 1 auto guaranteed on the Clearly. Looking for our downtown. Our downtown chase continues. I think there's 4 packs in here, if I remember correctly. 5 cards per pack, 20 cards total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Empty box. I want to actually move our auto up to the front so we can see it. Only auto of the day, you want to see it in the background, you know? All right, last box, B3. Last box of the night. Good luck. Here we go. First one out. And I sleeve all these because they're acetate, so they'll scratch if you don't. Anthony Richardson going out to Matty V, Mr. Vanover on the AR. Next one out. Tua going out to Miami. Brian Ware. These aren't as see-through as the last years. They're a little like cloudy now. They have like a cloudier finish to them. Tua going out to Brian Ware. Here's a hit coming up. This one going out to B3, actually. Nasty. Best buddies, best tutties. Travis Kelce and Patty Mahomes on the Emerald foil. Number just 4 out of 25. Bang, what a hit. Really cool. Great little hit for the Chiefs there. I will take it. Best buddies, best tutties, Emerald, 4 out of 25. Chieftains on the board. All right, now we got Ray Davis going out to Stanton Griggs on the Bills. That's a nice one. Getting one out of the hobby. We'll take it. We'll take it. We got BTJ, who continues to be hot, going out to the Jags, and Harlan, just another one to add to the stack. Your break has been paid for a long time, Harlan, since the beginning. Jair Alexander going out to Green Bay. That is going to be Mr. Adam Light. There's a little piece of something in there. Get that out of there. Come on. No, it's not in the sleeve. I can feel it. Maybe it should. Oh, there it goes. It's like, what the heck? Where is the rest of Buffalo? We'll get them up on a podium now that they hit the clearly version of the rated rookie. So Buffalo can hop up on a podium. Ray Davis got a little stack working. All right. Next one up. Going out to Cincinnati. Metsy on the Joe Burr. Joey B. Very nice. All right, Joe Lurch, you have been missing all night. Baltimore got a little piece of the action. Houston, though, complete blank. Nolans, complete blank. Philly, complete blank for the most part. Until now, though, going out to the Saints, red, Spencer Rattler, rookie auto, numbered 10 out of 149, just 2 off the jersey number. But that right there, sir, is a turn of fortune. Spencer Rattler, 10 out of 149, Joe Lurch. He has been on some kind of crazy heater too, ever since he joined. And, you know, Joe Lurch's been around in the group for a while. Pick up a break here, a break there. But ever since he started going in regularly, he has been absolutely crushing it. And that is the only card that has come out so far for the Saints. So he needed something. All right, we got Bo Nix on the rated. Going out to Denver. That one is Adam Light, as his fortune took a turn as well when the hobby came out. You got Ladd McConkey going out to the Chargers. Wayne Mowry, he started off hot on the Chargers. We got Puka Nacua coming out for the Rams. Rams have had a great night. Jamie O'Hara, absolutely crushing it. You got James Cook coming out for Buffalo. That is going to be Stanton Griggs. Stanton. And then here is another Bo Nix hit. The Bomb Squad going out to Adam Light. Adam picked the right time to start hitting. Bomb Squad, Adam, Bo Nix. Bang. Break is more than paid for now, Adam. Nice stack working. All right, we got Jalen McMillan going out to Tampa. Dustin. Dusty has had a phenomenal night on the Bucks, and that night just continued with the McMillan. But not just McMillan, Bucky as well, back-to-back on the 2 Tampa Bay rookies. Dustin Buchholz in the green. Bang, Bucky. We got a little chubby to come out for the boys on the unclaimed Brownies. Nick Chubb. Josh Allen also coming out for the Bills. Stanton Griggs. We got Joey B and Josh Allen. Nice one there for Griggsy. And then a little numbered hit for Miami, finally getting them on the board. Tua Tagovailoa on the orange, going out to Brian Ware, 170 out of 199. Miami needed a little pick-me-up. They hadn't gotten much of anything until that point. Couple of rookies, but nothing crazy. So that's a nice hit for Brian Ware on one of the last spot mojo teams. You got Caleb Williams coming out one more time for Benny Lamp on the Bears as a little parting gift. Although the Bears have had a great break. And then lastly, Jalen Ford for the Saints and Joe Lurch, who also scooped up that Spencer Rattler auto. And that's all she wrote, B3. Great little break there. Heck yeah. We'll take it. We will take it. Start getting set up for the recap, so just bear with me for a second. All right. Let's get this situated. There's some more supplies up there. Just so I don't have to do it later. Boom. All right, that's done. Let's get the bench ready. Okay, that's done. Just getting ready for the recap here, B3, so just bear with me. Those go there. Do 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 do. Okay, that's done. Got like 12 more. All right, so that's done. That's done. That's done. And that's done. All right, now we can get our racks ready for the recap. That can go there. That can go there. Good. We got 1, 2. Base that's hits, and then I think we'll probably need 2. So these can go over here. I didn't realize I was wearing my hat the whole time. Like, why does my head feel hot? All right. Okay, there we go. Supplies loaded back up. All right, now let's figure out where we're going here. I would think the biggest hit would be the Rattler. Right behind it, though, Aiden O'Connell. Then we got the 5 of 5 Edrin Cooper. This is more difficult than I thought it would be. All right, there's our recap. Recap is set. my little teeny mate guys fell down. My kids sometimes like to sneak in here because I told them that this is real. I told them the Super Bowl ring is real. So they like to come in and look at it. I won it from Gary at Eaglefin. But they think it's a real Super Bowl ring. So they like to come in and look at it. And I tell them, like, you better not touch it. And they'll sneak in and, like, when no one's here, they'll sneak in and grab it and, like, look at it and try to tell if it's real or not. Like, you guys are so gullible. All right, B3, let's get started with a recap real quick, and then we will call it a night. I will say, though, totally certified, stamp of approval. It's a hit. We're going to count up how many numbered cards we got as we go. All right, here we go. Seattle Seahawks, Brian Ware got the A.J. Barner Green Hyper. B3 on the unclaimed Titans got Jaquan Jackson and Tavondre Sweat. Eagles, Joe Lurch getting Johnny Wilson Green Hyper color match. Will Shipley Green Hyper color match. Matty V, Mr. Vanover on the Colts getting the Laiatu Latu. Adonai Mitchell. Anthony Richardson out of Clearly. And then certified Tutty AR. Bogey, Ricky Pearsall, twice on a rated and once on the Green Hyper. B3 and the boys on the unclaimed Brownies getting Chubby on the Clearly. Jamari Thrash at a totally certified. The Mirror rookie, you got Jamari Thrash on a rated twice and then Thrash on the Green Hyper. Not a bad night for the Browns. I'll take that. Giants, also B3 and the boys. You got Tyler Newbin, Tyrone Tracy. Malik Neighbors on a rated twice. Bengals, Cincinnati. This was Metsy. You got Joey B on a Clearly. Eric All totally certified and a rated. Jermaine Burton on a rated. Jermaine Burton on the rookie Phenom Blue Hyper. Chargers. This is Wayne Mowry getting the Herbie Sunday Special out of totally certified. Not numbered. You got Kamani Vidal on the Green Hyper. Brendan Rice, Hidden Potential, 2 rateds for B. Rice. Lad McConkey on a rated. Lad McConkey on a Clearly rated. Lad McConkey on a first-year freshie. Not bad for Wayne Mowry on the Chargers. Stanton Griggs getting the James Cook Clearly. The Josh Allen Clearly. Best buddies, best tutties. Josh Allen, Dalton Kincaid. Then Ray Davis on a rated twice and on the Clearly rated. Not a bad night for Stanton. Ravens lighted up King Henry for Joe Lurch. Adisa Isaac got a totally certified on the mirrored rookie. You got Adisa Isaac on the Green Hyper. Devontae Walker on a base rated twice. Nate Wiggins on a rated. Nate Wiggins on a hollow rated. Devin Leary. And then Lamar Jackson on the Blue Hyper Donruss Threads. Mem. Very nice. Very nice. All right, let's take it down to, let's go all the way down to the Carolina Panthers. There we go. All right, so goody. A little bit of a comeback on JD5. Not a complete miss like the last one, but he needs a big hit on the next one. Jersey Fig Newtons on the Green Hyper. Luke McCaffrey on a rated twice. Luke McCaffrey on the first-year freshie. Mem. You got Jaden Daniels on a rated. JD5 on the 2014 retro. And JD5 on the lighted up. Going to Minnesota, this was Ox on the Vikings. You got Dallas Turner on a hollow. JJ McCarthy on the Blue Hyper rookie phenom. Saved his night on the Vikings. Robert Avisha on the Cowgirls gets Maris Luafu on a Green Hyper and Jake Ferguson on the red out of totally certified. That is numbered 178 out of 249. That's one numbered. Dejon Edwards going out to Jason Denault. Totally certified, the mirrored rookie. Then you got Roman Wilson twice, and then TJ Watt on a red out of Totally Certified, numbered 132 out of 249. That's 2. Chris Broswell on a green hyper twice for Dustin Buchholz on the Bucks. Jalen McMillan on a clearly. Bucky Irving, clearly mirror rookie. Bucky Irving on a rated. Bucky Irving on the clearly rated. Bucky Irving on the green hyper twice. What a night for Dustin. And then gold team Mike Evans, that one numbered 201 out of 249. That is number 3 on the hits out of Totally Certified. All right. Malik Washington going out to Miami. That is Brian Ware. Malik on the green hyper. Chop Robinson. Chop on the green hyper. Tua on the clearly. Tua on an orange clearly. That is numbered 170 out of 199. 170 out of 199. You can see it right there. Bang. So that's number 4. Trace Cartwright, Jatavian Sanders, green hyper. Jatavian Sanders, blue hyper, mem. Xavier Legette, green hyper. Xavier Legette, green hyper again. Jonathan Brooks, green hyper. Jonathan Brooks, blue out of Totally Certified. That is numbered 115 out of 149. That is hit number 5. Hit number 6 is the orange Jonathan Brooks, 83 out of 99. So 6 total hits out of Totally Certified so far. That product is loaded. All right, dropping down to Atlanta. Michael Penix Jr. on the rated for Ox, and then certified baller Drake London on the mem. That is numbered 82 out of 149. That is hit number 8 out of Totally Certified. So you can see 8 hits so far stacked. Dropping down to the Jets, this is going to be Jamie O'Hara. Malachi Corley, hidden potential. Malachi Corley on a rated. Jordan Travis on a rated twice. Travis on a green hyper. Braylon Allen, Blue Sunday special, hit number 9. 197 out of 199. Hit number 10, Braylon Allen on a pink die cut, numbered to 75. So 10 numbered hits out of Totally Certified now. Dropping down to the Cardinals. Max Melton, green hyper. This is Adam Light. Trey Benson, rookie recruits. Trey Benson, first year fresh on the rookie mem. Darius Robinson out of Totally Certified, numbered 181 out of 249 on the red, which is a color match. That is hit number 11. Maserati Marv on the rookie out of Totally Certified. That's the mirror. Maserati Marv on a rated. Maserati Marv on a pink die cut, numbered 50 out of 75. That is hit number 12 out of Totally Certified. Dropping down to the Bears. Rome Odunze on a mirror out of Totally Certified. Odunze on a rated. Odunze play action. Odunze 2014 retro and the Odunze green hyper. You got Caleb twice. Caleb on a rookie recruits. Caleb out of Donruss clearly on the rated. Nice night for Benny on the Bears. Dropping down to the Patriots, you got Jalen Polk on a rated twice. Joe Milton on a rated twice. Joe Milton on a first year fresh. Drake May green hyper. Vanessa likewise. Great night on the Patriots. Dropping down to the Broncos. Jonah Ellis on the green hyper. This is going to be Adam Light twice. Troy Franklin on a base. Audric Estime on a base. Estime on the first year fresh. You got Bo Nix on a rated. Bo Nix on a rated Donruss clearly. Bo Nix on a Donruss clearly bomb squad. That one not numbered, but a nice insert. And then Bo Nix, Fabrics of the Game out of Totally Certified on a mirrored Prism rookie numbered 96 out of 149. That is hit number 13 out of totally certified. 13 so far. Going down to the Chiefs. Xavier Worthy for B3. Xavier Worthy on the rookie phenom blue pulsar. D-Hop on an orange out of totally certified. That is 84 out of 99. That is hit number 14 out of totally certified. Then best buddies, best tutties, green or emerald foil. That came out of Clearly. That is Kelsey and Mahomes, and it is numbered 4 out of 25. Nice low number there for the Chiefs. All right, dropping down to the Jaguars. Jordan Jefferson going out to Harlan on a mirror rookie. You got Brian Thomas Jr. primary colors. BTJ on a rated twice. BTJ Donruss Clearly rated. BTJ on the green hyper. And then Trevor Lawrence on the ultra rare super short print rocket emoji parallel. Break paid for, Harlan. Nice night. Dropping down to the Rams. This was Jamie O'Hara jumping on them late. Puka out of Clearly. Blake Corum on a rated. Kobe Turner on the ultra rare or super short print rocket emoji parallel. Bang. Jared Verse on a rated. Jared Verse on a green hyper twice. And Jared Verse on the teal velocity super short print or ultra rare. Jamie O'Hara, your break is paid for. Green Bay. This one going out to Adam Light. You got Jair Alexander on the Donruss Clearly. Marshawn Lloyd, primary colors. Javon Bullard on a green hyper. Best buddies, best tutties. That is Christian Watson and Jordan Love. You got a gold team, Jordan Love. That is not numbered, just the base gold team. Gold team blue. That one is numbered, and it's going to be our 15th numbered out of totally certified. 24 out of 199 for Adam Light. Then on top of that, you also have an emerald rookie, Edrin Cooper, emerald green. That is a color match for those Packers, the Cheeseheads. So you got a color match emerald green numbered 5 out of 5. The B3 101, Adam Light, break paid for on the Packers. That is hits number 15 and 16 out of totally certified. Dropping down to the Raiders now. This was Jeff Kalaji's. Dylan Lobb on a rated. Dylan Lobb on a mirror rookie out of totally certified. You got Brock Bowers on a rated. Brock Bowers, the mighty. That is not numbered, but a beautiful insert for Brock. Brock Bowers on the green hyper out of Optic. Nice one there. And then Aiden O'Connell on the team certified green digital camo auto. Green digital camo team certified auto, numbered just 2 out of 25. Hit number 16 out of totally certified. 16. Then last but not least, you have the Saints. This was Joe Lurch. You have a Jalen Ford, Clearly rookie, and then Spencer Rattler on the red Donruss Clearly rated rookie auto, numbered 10 out of 149. That saved Joe Lurch's night. And that was hit number 17. So 17 hits out of Donruss Clearly. Get the heck out of here. Donruss, 17 hits out of totally certified. 17 hits. That is wild. Absolutely wild, B3. All right, I got to get up early to take a drive to my dad's for a barbecue. We're having lunch down there with the sinkhole traffic and stuff. What usually is like a short trip, could be an hour-long trip. Who knows? So we're going to leave a little early. So I do got to go get some sleep so that I can get up tomorrow. So thank you guys for closing this tonight so we could break it tonight. Congrats to the hitters. There was lots of you. Mail day, if you didn't get your tracking yet, you will by tomorrow night. There are 10 packages left that have to be packed up, and everything will go out Tuesday morning. And at some point tomorrow, we'll probably drop another break. Maybe we'll do that again, because that was fun. Maybe we'll do another one of those. Stay tuned. B3, gotta go get some sleep. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Enjoy your holiday tomorrow, and thank a veteran for their service. B3, love you. We out.